Hey everyone! In this video, we'll look at criminal sanctions. More often than not, you'll be asked to analyse whether a criminal sanction fulfills its purpose. To answer these questions, however, you'll need a good understanding of what the main criminal sanctions are. I'm just going to go through 4 of the main criminal sanctions: fines, community-based orders, home detention, and imprisonment. As with any definition, you need to do 2 things. 1. Give a basic definition, and 2. Give a brief explanation. First, let's look at fines. A fine is a monetary sum that an offender must pay to police or to the courts. It is the most common penalty imposed, and the amount to be paid is usually outlined in an Act of Parliament. Secondly, we have community-based orders, also known as CBOs. CBOs include a range of programs that allow the offender to be supervised within the community, including unpaid community work and educational programs. A judge will impose a CBO if he or she believes that it is suitable and consented to by the offender. The judge will attach conditions. For example, that the defendant doesn't commit further offences while the order is in place, or that the offender must report to a community corrections officer. Third, there's home detention. Home detention limits the offender's freedom by confining them to their home. However, offenders may be allowed to leave the home for employment, and conditions may be attached. For example, offenders may be banned from drinking alcohol. They may also have to undergo a counselling program. Fourth, there's imprisonment. This restricts the offender's freedom by placing them in a prison for an amount of time imposed by the court. This amount of time is generally determined by the severity of the crime committed, whether the offender has a criminal record, and whether the offender feels remorse. For your exam, it's best to know at least 3 or 4 criminal sanctions in a good amount of detail. Thanks for watching and happy studying!